a hemispherical depression is cut out from one face of a cubical wooden block. So we'll understand this first. So hemisphere depression cut out from wooden block and all the cubical wooden block. So you have a cube, right? Nothing special from here. But when you see from the top, you have carved out a hemisphere, right? Can you see that? Okay, so basically you edged it out. So what they want to understand is, yeah, no, sorry. Okay, so what they want to understand is, well, actually I didn't read the question only. So hemisphere depression is cut out. You understood that, right? So basically you had a cube of wooden block, and from there you etched out, you scraped out, like you scrape ice cream, right? Not scrape actually. When you take a scoop of ice cream, that you go to any ice cream wala bhaiya and you ask for a scoop of ice cream, they scoop out, na? In the same way. From one face of a cubical wooden block such that the diameter L, this is L by the way, of the hemisphere is equal to the edge of the cube. Determine the surface area of the remaining solid. So what they're trying to tell is, right? So this is the top view, is it not? So let me kind of zoom in a bit. So what they're telling is the diameter of this hemisphere and that of the cube is the same and they happen to be equal to L. And even this happens to be equal to L. Okay, that I can't do. So the radius happens to be half of that. Right? So what is that they're asking? Determine the surface area of the remaining solid. So we're looking at surface area. So first we'll start off with given diameter of the hemisphere is given, that's L, then L units, and the edge of the cube also happens to be L units. Now we have to find the radius, obviously, na? Radius of the hemisphere happens to be L by 2 units, half of it. Is it not? As we have the formula, radius is equal to diameter by 2. Again, this is extreme case writing. If not, I think your teachers will be okay, you guys not writing that. Now we are looking at total surface area of the solid. That's what they want us to find. So again, we'll go step by step. We have a cube, right? We'll forget about the sphere. We just look at the cube. So total surface area start with total surface area of the cube whose dimension is L, right? Then we will add with that the sphere, right? This part is carved. Again, it's from the top, not from, okay, this is what we're looking at. So curved surface area of the hemisphere whose radius happens to be L by 2. Then what else? We need to subtract this with, right? We need to subtract with something. And why? Why is that we need to subtract? To understand that, let's look at the figure again. See, thing is, this part of the cube is gone. No, that surface is gone. There was supposed to be a surface that is gone. So what happened to that? It is etched out by the sphere. So basically this structure is missing. What is this structure? This structure is a circle. So we are to subtract with area of a circle whose radius happens to be L by 2. Right? And so now the formula 6a square plus 2 pi r square minus pi r square. So I taught you already 2 pi r square minus pi r square is 1 pi r square. Okay, so I've done this before. If you guys don't understand this, it's quite simple. If you take pi r square as x, imagine this to be x. I'll show it over here. I'll write it off anyways. If pi r square is x, then 2x minus 1x is equal to 1x, is it not? So basically, this will be equal to 6a square plus 2. Okay, answer. I'll write the final answer. 1 pi r square, is it not? Because x is pi r square. So 2 pi r square minus 1 pi r square is 1 pi r square. And now we'll substitute 6 into L square plus 22 by 7 into L into L. So it's a simple calculation, right? So we have L square common. 6 plus 22 by 7 is what we need to, okay, sorry, this is L by 2. Okay, things will change now. 11, right? So this will be 11 by 44. Sorry, 11 by 14. 7 into 2 is 14. And so we need to add this. So we are looking at L square, right? LCM is 14. So I'll take it out. So 14 5 are, sorry, 84. 84, yeah, it's correct. 95 itself. So the answer is 95 by 14 L square unit square, right? It's our area, so it has to be square of whatever the dimension is, right? So now we can pause and have a look at the answer.